Hello, Melanin Monarchy citizens. This is your Monarch here at another live event, and I am in the midst of San Diego here at the legendary Soma. And tonight, your Monarch is going to see Marilyn Manson. Now, I know we got issues with Marilyn a little bit, but he's here and he's doing a live event. And your Monarch, we're gonna come, we're gonna see him, and we're gonna see how his show is. So we're reviewing the show. We're looking at his connectivity, we're looking at his aesthetics, we're looking at his sound, we're looking at his technique, and we're also looking at the fans. Now the fans, you guys, are out in full force. If you see this line, it stretches all the way around the building in Soma. And not only are there fans, there are protesters out here as well. So I'm gonna attach that video of the protesters so that you can see them, because I told them that I would go ahead and post their protest also online. But we're gonna go inside the Soma. We're gonna see Mr. Marilyn Manson. You guys, it's been over 30 years since I've seen Marilyn Manson. I saw him when he was nobody and he was opening up for 9 Inch Nails. That's another story. Tell you guys that story later. But we're gonna go in, we're gonna check out Marilyn Manson, and we're gonna evaluate the show. So you guys know how your Monarch does it. We do concert therapy, we do live music therapy, and so I'm here to let you know about this particular show and see how Mr. Manson does. All right, you guys, doodle bit. Right?
We are 7 hours after Violet. Thank you guys so much for being here.
After Violent. First time experiencing 7 hours after Violent, and you guys, I have to say that they were amazing. You know, it's not my type of music, it's more like death metal. They had 2 singers, great voices, fantastic job on their voices and their singing. They also had an amazing bassist. I don't know who this bassist guy was, but he was absolutely amazing. The drumming, the guitars, everybody did an amazing job for their 30-minute set. So 7 hours after Violent opened up for Marilyn Manson here at the sold out show at the Soma in San Diego. And I actually really did enjoy it. I mean, it's the kind of music that my son plays, kind of music that my kids listen to. But you know, your Monarch, I keep it classy. And as they were sweet, they were nice, people started moshing. We called it moshing back in my day, but we called it more slam dance, crowd surfing. So they were doing that. And it seems like the crowd really was into it and they really enjoyed it. So we're waiting for Marilyn Manson to come on now to make his appearance here on stage. And again, this is a sold out show at the Soma here in San Diego, and it is packed. You guys, I'm up against the wall, I'm on the wall, and it is extremely packed. All right, I'll see you in a moment. Toodle bit.
Babies from the travel the world and the 70s. We're everybody looking for something, someone that wants to someone that could use fire, someone that wants you up in jail, someone that wants to be.
All right, Melanin Monarchy citizens, that was Marilyn Manson in all of its glory. We're at the end of the show. They did an hour and 10-minute set, the whole Marilyn Manson band. And I have to say that I kind of enjoyed that. I mean, my thought processes were different from 30 years ago when I was at the University of Michigan and I first saw them open up for Nine Inch Nails. And here, their crowd, their fans came out. But let's go ahead and talk real quickly about the assessment. So the CAST assessment, C-A-S-T, which is connectivity, aesthetics, sound, and temperature. So the connectivity was low. I mean, he did shout out San Diego at the beginning of every song, but there was really no connectivity. He talked a little bit. We'll get into that later. But so the connectivity score would be low. The aesthetics, he had his lights on, and he did a lot of costume changes, which I absolutely love. I thought it was great. You know, all his costume changes. He wanted to go through his gears of performance, so he did his costume changes according to that. The sound was amazing. Here in the Soma, the sound was absolutely amazing. For the opening act, 7 Hours After Violent, I think that's the name of it, which did a great job, and did a great job of priming the audience for Marilyn Manson. So the sound was great. Temperature of the crowd was on high. They came with their Marilyn Manson shirts. There's a lot of Nine Inch Nails shirts as well. They came with their shirts. I thought it was great. Here's the thing about Marilyn Manson. I think he looked really good. It looks like he's been working out. He looked healthy. He just looked presentable. Now, I know about the controversy as far as his addiction and things like that. He was open about that. He talked about a little bit about that. He mentioned that. And so I'm not sure if he's sober. We hope so. We hope that Marilyn Manson is getting sober because he just has a lot to continue to give. And so I appreciated all of that. So they're kicking us out of the Soma right now, so I'm going to go ahead and end this up. But what I wanted to say was, it was an all ages show, so a lot of people brought their children here. I would not have done that, but a lot of people did do that. And the crowd was really calm. It wasn't, any shenanigans or foolishness or anything like that. So I was very, very happy. But this was a really good show, and I'm hoping that Marilyn Manson feels that he can come back out, he can come back and do shows, that he does have a fan base, and the crowd is really with him. Hats off to the Soma for rolling out the red carpet for the audience, for the artist guests. I appreciate that. They seem to be doing a really good job. I still got my earbuds on because it was too loud. So if Marilyn Manson comes near you and you like that type of music, I think they were a little bit more deathcore than they normally are. But if you like that, then definitely go ahead and see it. And I am putting them in the category of legends. And so, as you can hear them kicking me out. All right, you guys, I will see you at the next live entertainment event. We're going to continue with the live entertainment therapy. To the pit.